Hi, my name's Warren and welcome back to this Introduction to SQL YouTube course. In this video, we're going to look at creating what they call views. And what a view is, it is a query that you can save under the views folder that if you're going to be reusing a script again and again and again, it would make sense to save it as a view because you don't have to go and retype your statements every time you want to use them or save them somewhere or whatever the case. So this is this nice script that we wrote a few videos back where we combined a lot of the stuff that we've learned. We put in a concatenate, we had aliases, we had a sum of total quantity and sales amount. We've got two joins, we're joining the product and the employee, we're grouping by product and employee first and last name, and we're doing an order by. So say this is a report that the guys want to see or management want to see daily or weekly, whatever the case. You wouldn't want to have to go and retype this or copy and paste it from somewhere or do whatever. You would want to be able to have it in your SQL database that you can pull it up or you can recall it whenever you want to do that. And that is when you can use something that is called a view. And how to create a view is quite straightforward. You write the script that you want, you make sure that it's working fine, and then you go and use the create view statement. So all you do here is you tell SQL, please create view. You then give your view a name. So just pure habit, I have naming conventions, so I always start my view with VW so that I know when I see it somewhere that it's a view. And we might call this view total quantity and sales by employee. And these also should be quite descriptive, that when you read it, I can straight away see it's a view. And I know that in this view, there's total quantity and sales by employee. And the reason why this must be descriptive is that over time, you might create hundreds of views. So when you're going into your view folder and you're looking at the view that you want to run, you need to know from reading the title of the view that it is the one that you're looking for. So we do that, and then all we do is we create as. And what SQL will do is it'll go and create this as a view. Now it's going to give me an error, and I'll explain to you why now. I'm going to run it, and it comes back here and it says, procedure, creating this view, blah, 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 order by clause is invalid in views. So what this is telling you is that you can't use order by in a view. So you can run a view and you can then do the order on the result of the view, but you can't have it in the view itself. So what I do, I normally write my script and then I comment out the order by, because if I ever want to go into this view and reuse this for something else, I might need the order by. So all I do is I highlight the two rows for the order by and I go and I comment them out. So now SQL, it can still sit here. SQL can create it, it won't give me a conflict. But if ever I want to rerun this thing, I can quickly highlight my SQL script and I can say copy, I can go to a new window, I can paste it. I need the order by now, I can quickly undo that and I can run it. And it applies the order by. So I don't delete it out of my view, I keep it in the view, I just comment it out. So now we've commented it out, so let's run it and see. Command completed successfully. So now we go look at our views, and there's our view. So how this works, I'm going to close the script now. We don't need it anymore. Now, the boss comes to me in a couple of weeks and says, hey, by the way, please give me the latest total quantity and sales by employee. I go look. Normally there would be a whole list of multiple views that you've created. You right click on it, and just like viewing a table, this is like a virtual table. You click on that and it returns the top 1,000. There's the report that they need. If you're connecting to Power BI or a BI tool, you can connect directly to the view. So in other words, instead of trying to do all this logic that is in this view in your BI tool, so normally you could connect to these tables in your BI tool and do the join and everything in your BI tool. Why not do the view upstream in SQL and just connect your Power BI to the view? And then you can get this result straight away. You don't have to go and do any joins or anything. So that's something that you can look at when you're doing the architecture of your modeling, but that's a possibility. Now, say you want to change something in this view. You right click, you go script view. You can either create to, which will basically give you a script to recreate the view. So it says here, use sales DB, create a view with this name, blah, blah, blah. If you try and run this, it'll give you an error because this view already exists. So if you wanted to make a change to this view, you would right click, you would go script view as alter. Alter means change. You want to change it. And you can see it's created the exact same thing, but it hasn't said create here. It said alter. So now I can go, maybe the manager doesn't want it to say employee full name. It just wants it to say full name. We can update that. We execute it, close it. We go rerun our view for the manager, and it just says full name. So that's how you can delete, rename, or alter your views. So view is just a handy way to be able to rerun the scripts that you've created really easily without having to do anything, basically. So that is what a view is. Thank you very much.